New York kembali memperketat PSBB dengan peningkatan kasus positif COVID. Kapasitas restoran termasuk yang kembali dibatasi.
If we don't slow the spread and we overwhelm the hospital system, then every restaurant goes to zero. Indoor, outdoor, zero. That's the worst case scenario.
Setelah sempat menjadi epicentrum pandemi, negara bagian ini terutama kota New York tak ingin pandemi kembali tak terkendali.
These numbers don't lie. Look at what we have today. For the first time, unfortunately, all three of our indicators are past their thresholds. That's a second wave.
Tapi pemilik restoran kini resah. Sejak Maret, pemasukan mereka terpukul.
Now I'm disappointed and a little mad because it doesn't make sense. For 1.4% is just ridiculous.
Industri pendukung ikut terhempas, termasuk tempat pemotongan daging London Meat Company.
At this time of year, December, gearing towards Christmas, we will have about 25 guys in here cutting constantly all day long. And now we're down to, as you can see, maybe 4 guys. And the rest of the guys are still laid off. They've been laid off since March.
Keresahan yang sama dirasakan oleh para pemilik restoran dan usaha terkait di berbagai kota di Amerika Serikat. Kawasan pecinan di Washington DC misalnya, biasanya ramai didatangi pengunjung maupun warga yang datang untuk bersantap di restoran setempat. Tapi para pemilik restoran saat ini cemas akan terjadinya pengetatan kembali PSBB bila kasus COVID kembali meningkat. Asosiasi Restoran Nasional AS memperkirakan 1/6 rumah makan di seluruh AS tutup sementara atau permanen akibat pandemi.
They're not going to make it another day, another minute, another second if there's another close down. I can guarantee that. People owe me $2 million right now of receivables that I probably won't be able to collect on. If they close, there's no way to be able to get it.
Memasuki Desember, pemilik usaha setidaknya bisa berharap akan perubahan kondisi seputar COVID dengan mulai dilakukannya penyuntikan vaksin antivirus corona.
You got to think about what the world's going to look like in 6 to 12 months, right? We know we have coronavirus cases going up right now. We know that we see hospitalizations going up. We have a new political regime coming in, new president coming in January. But we know this vaccine is going to be widely disseminated. We're talking about billions of doses, which is invariably going to reopen the economy. And I can picture 6 months from now, 12 months from now, we see a reopened economy, some normalization.
Bank Sentral AS alias Federal Reserve juga mengingatkan akan bulan-bulan kritis menjelang pemulihan signifikan.
My expectation, and I think many people have the expectation, that the second half of next year the economy should be performing strongly. We should be, we should be getting people back to work. Businesses should be reopening and that kind of thing. The issue is more the next 4 or 5 months. Getting through the next 4, 5, 6 months. That is key.
Suntikan vaksin pertama diprioritaskan untuk penghuni panti lansia dan para tenaga medis. Prioritas selanjutnya setelah itu ditentukan masing-masing negara bagian dengan panduan Pusat Pengendalian Penyakit Menular (CDC). Dari Washington DC, Nova Purwadi, VOA.